So nowadays we'll talk about around true happiness. I think it's an administration issue. I think a lot of what joy could be an administration issue and choices that you're making right now, like you'll be in a state of intellect right presently, but you'll be able to make a few choices to alter that, and over another couple hours you'll get to a much better put, and these steady administration choices, they waver in and out of your life on an everyday basis. Like this thought merely could have a great attitude, at that point too you will be happy. That's horseshit. It's just like the tide. It comes in and it comes down. There's attending to be days where you're fair not feeling so great physically, and that's attending to influence the way your happiness level is. It's never static, it's not precisely the same. This is often something I've developed for a long time and dodged things that make me troubled, and figured out what those things are and been exceptionally unbending around dispensing with them from my life. And one of the huge ones is killing intelligent with individuals that are negative. That's huge. As a result, I've realized that I'm not truly as independent as I utilized to like to think I was. I utilized to like to think that my thought process was autonomous, which I do not allow, or what anybody considers that's garbage. Individuals say that since they completely care what people think and it bothers them, so they say I do not deliver but that I do not deliver a stuff is almost entirely nonsense. You are doing care, and you care in both ways. You care if individuals are basic of, you care in case people are positive, but you too care in the event that individuals are living positive lives and they're spurring you. That's a huge one. People are fuel. Once you meet these remarkable individuals that move you, like what are the characters? What are the qualities that they have? What are the characteristics that they have? And those things end it up critical to you, though, on the off chance that you live around a bunch of individuals that are complaining and bitching almost everything, and they see the negative in everything and they're continuously whimpering. Those individuals are the inverse of that. They're the opposite of motivation, and they're fair. They're mud. You're fair. It's like you're up to your lower legs in mud. You attempt to walk through life. It's difficult. You're not light. It's not pushing it. There's not a wind at your back. The wind's and you confront, and it's unpleasant. And so, overseeing the community and the tribe that you're in, making beyond any doubt that you are a great part of that tribe, that you're doing your part, and there's a parcel of a criticism in these days around a motivation and about motivation, because there's a lot of fake. You can go on Instagram and you see millions of these inspirational site pages, and they're run by people that are probably depressed. You see a part of people that are talking approximately how to get ahead in life, but they're not truly doing anything themselves. So there's a part of cynicism involved in that, but there's moreover truthfulness in it, and you can get, if you just see at it with a pure heart and an immaculate mind, you can get a parcel of vitality out of that. And when you're around upbeat, inspirational people that are fruitful, it makes you feel better and you get motivated, and on the off chance that you act on that motivation, your life will be more satisfied. And it's not just inspirational in terms of financial victory, but in terms of doing difficult things. Whether it's running 100 miles, it doesn't pay you a goddamn thing other than the riches of the information that you can push yourself to such an extreme, or anything else. Whether it's someone who becomes really great at playing chess, or somebody who's truly great at martial arts, or whatever it is, there's a great feeling in these overcoming these troublesome things. Because life is never this just consistent state of I'm at a 9 all day, and when I'm with my spouse I hit 10. Yay, and I remain like that. That's not genuine. What's real is like you saying that you went to this religious community and felt all this apprehension, almost pondering and being alone and not having your phone and not having the input, but at that point, when it comes out of it, at that point you have got this reward, so you thrust through this and you have these uncomfortable sentiments, and you came out of those awkward feelings with this newfound appreciation for time, and this modern found this respect for you possess presence in you. Own space and carving out 3 hours for yourself a day. That's where it all comes from. It all comes from life lessons, and the lessons are learned through struggle. And I think that there's a part of people out there that think somehow or another you're going to get to a few places where you're living in silk sheets and you're getting your toes done while someone's dropping grapes into your mouth. I do not need that. I've never wanted that. That guy's not going to be upbeat, he's getting to be bored hour into the grapes. You'll be able get those grapes absent from me. Stop portray my toes. What am I doing in this bed? I have to be do something. I'm not stimulated. The human organism, the animal that we are, needs constant stimulation. Because it advanced attempting to discover nourishment and escape enemies and find shelter, escape nature, escape. The elements try to outlive, and this is the great joy that you've got in taking care of your children. Simply can protect your children from the elements and the enemies and nourish them, and it's to the great sadness. Simply see in losers when I see a failure. I see a few fellows who's 43, a long time ancient, who lives in his parents' basement and he hate the world. I'm like, that was a baby man. This can be a child that somebody fair gave shitty supplements to, whether it's supplements within the shapes of food or within the shape of thoughts and concepts and cases, and this kid created these horrible self-defeating designs of behavior that have driven them to this point. This is often the world that we live in nowadays, and I think part of that world. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to this channel, so we can continue to bring you content that matters to you.